Oliver had learned something very important. At the dinner table, he was a superstar. He took tiny bird-like bites. He chewed as slowly as a turtle. He never, ever talked with mashed potatoes in his mouth, and his feet stayed as still as statues. In fact, ever since the famous Grand Harvest banquet at Great Aunt Gertrude's house, Oliver was a family legend. "Did you see how politely Oliver passed the salt?" the cousins whispered. "The boy eats like a prince," Aunt Gertrude herself declared. Oliver was proud, very proud. Every morning, Oliver practiced his gentleman walk in the hallway. He would balance a book on his head and march past his sister Maya. "Excuse me, dear sister, could you please direct me to the juice?" he would ask with a bow. Maya would just roll her eyes.
"Oliver, you're eating cereal, not meeting the queen."
But Oliver didn't care. He was a master of the fork. He was a commander of the napkin. He was ready for any food challenge in the world. Or so he thought, because while Oliver had mastered the dinner table, he was about to meet his greatest match. A sweet problem, a sticky problem, a chocolate fountain problem. One sunny Saturday, Oliver got the golden ticket, an invitation to Leo's super mega dessert party. The list was legendary: chocolate cake, sprinkles, donuts, and the main event, a giant flowing chocolate fountain. "A chocolate fountain," Oliver whispered, his eyes widening. Maya peeked over his shoulder.
"It's like a waterfall, Oliver, but made of liquid candy."
"It never stops. It just flows and flows." Oliver gasped. This was the most beautiful thing he had ever imagined. He straightened his shirt and nodded. No problem. A gentleman can handle a little chocolate waterfall." Leo's backyard was a sugar-coated carnival. Balloons floated, music bounced, and there in the center of the table it stood, tall, shiny, flowing like a delicious velvety river, the chocolate volcano. Warm chocolate poured down 3 silver levels, shimmering in the sun. Beside it were mountains of strawberries, marshmallows, and bananas just waiting for a swim. Oliver stood back, watching the other kids. He saw Sam take a strawberry. Dip, drip, eat. He saw Sarah take a marshmallow. Dip, drip, eat. Remember your manners, Mum whispered as she dropped him off. Oliver gave a confident thumbs up. "I've got this, Mum. I'm a pro." He stepped into the line. He felt the warm air smelling like cocoa. His stomach did a little flip-flop. His mouth started to water. He tried to remember Aunt Gertrude's voice.
"A gentleman is always patient."
But the chocolate was whispering to him. It was a sweet, chocolatey whisper that said, "Oliver, come closer. I'm delicious." The kids moved forward. Finally, it was Oliver's turn. He picked up a fluffy white marshmallow. He held the stick with 2 fingers, very fancy. He dipped it. The chocolate hugged it in a warm, gooey blanket. Oliver took a bite. Boom! It was amazing! Soft, sweet, and perfect. But then something happened. Oliver's gentleman brain began to glitch. The sugar hit his tongue like a lightning bolt. His eyes started to sparkle with a wild, sugary light. He grabbed another stick, then another, then 2 at a time. Soon, Oliver wasn't just eating, he was speed-running the dessert table. Oliver, slow down. You're getting it on your ears, Maya warned. But it was too late. Oliver had entered dessert mode. Dip, bite, dip, bite, dip, bite. Oliver was a chocolate-covered whirlwind. There was chocolate on his fingers, chocolate on his chin, and a tiny brown dot on the tip of his nose. He was moving so fast his bow tie was crooked. He reached for one last giant marshmallow, but his sticky fingers were too slippery. Splat! The marshmallow didn't go into his mouth. It bounced off the silver rim, did a triple backflip, and dived straight into the fountain pool. Kaplow! A wave of warm chocolate splashed into the air like a tiny explosion. Kids gasped. Drip, drip, drip. Chocolate landed on the tablecloth, on the grass, and right in the middle of Oliver's white shirt. The fountain looked like it was crying chocolate tears all over the floor. Oliver froze. His gentleman heart sank. He looked at his messy hands. He looked at the messy table. Uh-oh. Leo's mom rushed over, her eyes wide. Oh my! The fountain is flooding! The chocolate kept dripping, and the other kids stopped laughing. Oliver felt his stomach twist into a knot. This wasn't very gentlemanlike at all. He remembered what Dad always said.
Manners aren't just about looking fancy. They're about respecting the people and the fun around you.
Oliver didn't run away. He didn't hide under the table. He took a deep breath, grabbed a mountain of napkins, and jumped into action. I'm so sorry, Leo. I'll fix it. He wiped the silver levels, cleaned the splashes off the table, and even helped refill the strawberry plates. He worked hard until the mess vanished and the fountain was flowing smoothly again. Leo gave him a high five. Nice save, Oliver. Let's eat. Slowly this time. Oliver picked up one more strawberry. He dipped it carefully. He waited for the drip. He took a slow, polite bite. It tasted even better when he wasn't rushing. On the ride home, Mom looked at Oliver's slightly stained shirt and smiled.
So, Mr. Legend, did you have fun at the volcano?
I did, Mom. But I learned something big. Good manners don't stop when the cake comes out. They follow you everywhere, especially when things get sticky.
Mom laughed and ruffled his hair. Oliver leaned back, dreaming of his next adventure, but he made a mental note. Next time there's a chocolate fountain, I'm definitely wearing a raincoat. The Chocolate Fountain Challenge. Question 1. What was the superpower Oliver was so proud of at the start of the story? Answer. His excellent table manners. Everyone thought he ate like a perfect gentleman. Question 2. What happened when Oliver entered dessert mode at the party? He started eating so fast that a marshmallow slipped, splashed into the fountain, and caused a chocolate disaster. Question 3. What did Oliver do to show he was a real gentleman after the mess happened? He didn't hide. He apologized and used napkins to help clean up the mess so everyone could keep having fun.
Thank you for joining our dessert party today. Hit that subscribe button to help us grow together.
Now look at the screen and point to your favorite treat to dip. Is it a strawberry? Is it a marshmallow? Or is it a cookie? Point to it right now.
Wow, I bet that's delicious. And if you think chocolate fountains are the coolest things ever, give this video a big thumbs up. We'll see you in the next adventure. Bye-bye!